In this video, we're going to look at fast-tracking your keto or weight loss. In the first video in our keto series, we looked at the easiest way to start a keto diet. We mentioned that insulin is your number one enemy in storing and blocking your fat burning. Carbs are what spike insulin, and carbs were broken out into good carbs and bad carbs. By first removing the bad carbs and limiting the good carbs, you can control insulin. Then we looked at increasing the level of fat in the diet to around 75% fat, 15% protein, 10% carbs. That is in terms of their calories. So we include links to tracking the macro calories below. A lot of vegans and vegetarians struggle with these ratios, so we'll set a link below to how they may balance their macros. For example, a good source of vegan protein is green or poi lentils, yet their protein to carb ratios is typically twice as many carbs to the protein content. Once you lower the calories from carbs, the body breaks down fat as fuel and releases ketones, which the body then uses as fuel, hence where the term keto comes from. You can measure ketone levels in the urine with test strips, and a color change tells you effectively how much fat you're burning. It usually takes around a week to reach this stage, and then you start measuring. What the test strips show is that one bad carb snack can knock you out of ketosis for a day or two. Some people struggle with getting anywhere near their 75% of their daily calories from fat and use MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride oil, which is derived from coconut oil or palm kernels. When I first started keto, I was not showing ketones on the urine strips after a week, so I completely removed all carbs for a few days and instantly got strong ketone readings on the strips. It is not a wise idea to do this, because such a dietary adjustment can be very binding due to the lack of roughage, and the breath gives off a stronger odor when you're burning lots of fat as fuel. Similarly, you must be careful not to overdo the protein in your diet, as that can also cause an insulin release. Plus, you should keep score of your calories, as fat is typically twice the calories of carbs, and if you're supplying too many calories daily, there is no need for the body to burn any stored fat. I found that combining keto with intermittent fasting supercharged my fat burning. This is very logical when you think about it, because during the fasting period, the body will run down its glycogen stores and look to burn fat. If you're limiting the carbs in your eating window, then logically you encourage the body to burn fat, and hence ketones will show up in the urine. Finally, I will add some links to low-carb versions of some popular foods that people often miss when one moves to restrict carbs. These have deliberately been set to be no longer than a minute each and contain full-text versions of the recipes in their descriptions. Keto brownies, french fries, pizza, lasagna, bread and porridge. We've set a link below on how to get started on intermittent fasting if you're not familiar with it. Thanks for joining us, and as always, please subscribe to our channel below to encourage us to keep updating you with other helpful weight loss tips and optimum health related videos.